The next topic is tsunami warning and communication system. The present status of tsunami warnings in India. Tsunami is very low probability event in India. As such, there are no coded provisions for tsunami warnings in India. As yet, though, there is a good seismological network in India to record any earthquake within the country and its neighborhood. The need of a tsunami warning center in India is now being conceptualized the government of India level. India Meteorological Department is working on a proposal to set up a real-time earthquake monitoring system in India. The Department of Ocean Development in collaboration with the Departments of Space and India Meteorological Department under Department of Science and Technology is evolving a plan of tsunami warning system in the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. The data from observing points to warning center will be sent through satellite links. And the international status of tsunami warning and communication system. Present techniques of tsunami prediction are severely limited. The only way to determine with certainty if an earthquake is accompanied by a tsunami. The only way to determine with certainty if an earthquake is accompanied by a tsunami is to note the occurrence and epicenter of the earthquake and then detect the arrival of the tsunami at a network of tide station. And while it is possible to predict when a tsunami will arrive at coastal location, it is not yet possible to predict the wave height, number of wave, duration of hazards, or the forces to be expected from such waves at specific locations. And computer programs need to be developed for this purpose. Tsunami warning system is based on the concept that tsunami travel at much slower velocity as compared to seismic waves. That is, seismic waves move 30 to 40 times faster than tsunami waves. Thus, after the occurrence of a damaging earthquake and quick determination of epicenter, warning time of a few minutes to 2 to 3 hours are available depending upon the distance from the epicenter to the coastline. This time can be utilized for warning and coastal community if quick detection and rapid communication system are established. Next, tsunami warning system. Japan has a network of land or sea sensors that record seismic activity and feeds information to a national agency able to issue evacuation warning within a minute of occurrence of any earthquake. And earthquake warning issued by Japan Meteorological Agency are relayed via satellite to the municipal offices and automatically broadcast from several sets of loudspeakers. And also, satellite telemetry is used for data collection and dissemination, receive and display of tsunami warning utilizing existing geostationary operational environmental satellite and data collection interrogation. Extensive network of seismic and tidal station as well as communication system to ensure that the warning information is prompt and accurate. System performance with the detection of an earthquake which has required magnitude to trigger the alarm attached to the seismograph, and also the tsunami warning system in the Pacific comprised of 28 participating international member states has the function of monitoring seismological and tidal station throughout the Pacific basin to evaluate potentially tsunamigenic earthquake and disseminating tsunami warning information. And in instrumentation, seismometers, including ocean bottom seismometer and tide gauge station and pressure recorder in the ocean bottom, and also satellite-based communication links. The tsunami warning center is there as part of an international cooperative effort to save lives and protect property. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's National Weather Services operates two tsunami warning centers. And also tsunami watch and warning dissemination. The objective of the VDWS is to detect, locate, and determine the magnitude of potentially tsunamigenic earthquake occurring in the Pacific basins. Some concept of work plan for tsunami warning system in India include assumption and observational system and policy decision and fixation of critical value and assessment of present capacity, cost effective and sustainable communication system and awareness program, disaster managers and general public, and also research compilation of model to protect probable maximum tsunami heights and all. Institutional arrangement and design criteria for tsunami or cyclone mitigation. Institutional arrangement include the present three-tier disaster management structure, that is national, state and district, to continue with tsunami risk management added to the natural hazard, and development of disaster management information system up to village level, and development of disaster management sanctuaries along the coast which will have facilities. It is like simulators, museums, backups, and plantation, capacity building training facilities, etc. And the next is development of design criteria. Basis of design criteria means considering the multi-hazard proneness of the coastal district. The design criteria will have to cover the following aspect: the same wind velocity under cyclone condition, and effective wind pressure near sea coast, and height of storm surge with congruent tide level, earthquake effect and fire safety, flood inundation, and building aspect means shape, size, height of the building, and all. And the use of importance of the building ordinary and important means hospital, schools, fire station, and all. And also performance level decide minimum safe and operational. In minimum, non-collapse though structurally damaged, and safe means damaged but without significant structural damage, and in operational capable of avoiding or resisting all expected hazard and forces. Thank you.